What's going on, people? YouTube specifically, what's happening, Brad? So a couple things. I told myself, I said, I gotta start doing more conversational style videos like this with y'all, where I'm just chilling and we just talking and discussing stuff, because I have like a lot of thoughts and comments and things like that on certain things. So I was like, this year I should really do that. But, you know, life started getting in the way, stuff started happening, and I never got a chance to do it, or started, I should say, right? And then I was like, oh, everybody else is doing videos about me. I should do a video about me, and this is a perfect way to start this. So if you're on my YouTube, I just sort of reorganized my page a little bit. I got restaurant reviews up. Then I got all my Bali stuff on a playlist under that. Then underneath that, I've got some cooking tutorials with some stuff I'm recording here in Bali. And then underneath that, I've got regular content stuff, recipes, things like that. So what's happening? If you're new to the channel, thank you. It's almost 400,000 of y'all. So it's high time I put a little bit more energy into this page to make it pop and make it what's up. So that's what I'm gonna be doing moving forward. All right, cool, let's chat. So if you've been under a rock, no matter what the problem, I was under a rock. No, if you've been under a rock, let me bring you up to speed a little bit, all right? So I'm out here in Bali, 10,000 miles away from America, but with the power of the internet, you can do a lot of shit apparently. So a couple months ago, November-ish, I think around like Thanksgiving, somewhere around there, Thanksgiving-ish, or maybe right before Thanksgiving, I was on my live stream. I was in Atlanta in the car coming from the store, whatever, and I had gone live on Facebook. I don't know what I was doing. I probably was hanging out with them or doing whatever I be doing. And somebody had asked me a question, and they said something to the effect of, what do you think about, you know, air fryers or the new air fryer in Target? And I knew what the person was alluding to. I didn't think the person was being messy, personally. My personal opinion. I don't think the person was being messy, because some of y'all, you know how the comment section can be. She can be a little messy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to have a piece of discernment to be able to understand if the girls is trying to get you or they really got a genuine question. But I really felt like this was a genuine question. I didn't feel like this was a question that was being rude, being mean, or being shady. So I was like, cool, I'll answer the question. And in my animated answering the question, it seems as though the girls took a sound bite of what I said, not the entirety of what I said, and that is the part that went viral everywhere. Now, I said something to the effect of, you know, so first of all, if you don't know, I'm gay, openly gay, completely comfortable. You can call me whatever, I don't even give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Comfortable in my manhood, comfortable in my sexuality. I don't want to be a woman. I'm very happy being a man, just happen to be a gay man. It's not the entirety of who I am. It is a part of who I am, but it's not what completely defines me. So, but if you watch the restaurant review, then you know that, because my language gets a little rainbow-ish. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, so in the gay world, we say things. You know, there's words that you just say. It adds a little je ne sais quoi, right? So like, I might refer to something as she. So I might be like, oh, look at that towel. She over there. Go give me that towel, right? Or, their audacity. What did she get? Well, no, I wouldn't say that. But anyway, the point, I can't really think right now because, you know, relaxed, if you will. But there are times we'll say, like, what would I say she to? She anything. Look at that plan. Look at her. She over there. You know what I'm saying? Or could you open the window? She's very warm in here. She, the atmosphere, right? So there's just things that we say. And so the person, I don't like to mince words. I say stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't hide behind shit. Feel me? Okay. So the girl was asking about Tabitha Brown, right? And in my response, which I even went back and watched the response that I gave her that people took out of context because I knew the spirit in which I was giving it. I was like, you know, I said she's a fool, right, for doing that. Now, do I mean a literal fool? Like, girl, you stupid, you bitch? No, I don't know the woman to have that sort of a response to what was going on, but I did use the word a fool, right? But I use that all the time. If you watch the restaurant reviews, then you know this, right? Ooh, girl, this a fool. Ooh, girl, this sweet tea, she is a fool. You know, I use the word quite often. I use it so much, you guys have now started using some of the same lingo that you hear me use. Okay? Shit. So anyway, in using the lingo, these are some of the words that I said in response to the question. So the girls took the soundbite, and the soundbite, I'm sure, made it back to Tabitha Brown. Now, I don't know if Tab actually responded or somebody stitched together something that went viral that said she responded. Either way, I never watched it. Let me tell you why I never watched it. I never watched it because I don't care what Tabitha Brown has to say. My message was not to Tabitha, right? I didn't give a response to stir a pot. I didn't give a response to the question to be directed toward Tabitha, right? I don't have a relationship with Tabitha. I don't not like her. I don't follow her, but there's nothing that I have against Tabitha Brown, right? So they said, "Did you see her response to you?" No, I didn't see the response because I didn't say it or answer the question looking for a response. That's just what my head is. Plus, Capricorn, 43 years old, not really here for the BS, right? Been around the internet streets for a long time. Girl, all right? Shit. So anyway, that's one of my favorite words too. You gotta say it like that. Shit. So anyway, that went viral, okay? So when that went viral, I just said, fuck it. I cussed too and pray in Jesus' name. I just said, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be what the fuck it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like, the girls are going to take this out of context and run with it. I'ma let them. And that's exactly what I did, right? I did some rebuttals, but I'm like, you know what, Darius, some publicity is better than no publicity, girl. Sometimes you just gotta learn how to shut your goddamn mouth and just deal with it. You see what I'm saying? I did. Girl, I took a couple of edibles back in the States, did what I had to do, took a couple of shots, and dealt with it, okay? But in that dealing with it, girl, I know you girls tore me apart. Every girl up in the Black and Target, now some of y'all did support me, and I appreciate that, D-Hive. You know I love you, girl, like I love bacon. But the girls in the, all the Target groups, I don't know how many it is, girl, the Black at Trader Joe's, the Black in Target, the Latinos in Target, the We Shop at Target, Target in the Hood, whatever the groups are, girl, I know you girls wore me thin. Honey, girl, you talked about me so much, girl, I probably 14 shades lighter than what I am now by the time you got done rubbing on me, okay? And so I'm cool with that, right? Not a big deal, comes to the territory. And also, I think the spirit in which I said what I said, I never lied. That's the other piece of this, right? And what I said, and saying what I said, I didn't really lie, number one. And not only did I not lie, I also did not, it wasn't like I was saying something in a derogatory way against someone. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I could see if I was cussing you out. Yeah, I probably would be, what'd she say after I cussed her out? But I didn't do that. You see what I'm saying? And so I wasn't really concerned about what the girls had to say. But girl, I know y'all wore me out for telling the truth. Now, let me tell you what I said if you've been under a rock. And honey, it's 18 million videos on TikTok about this, about me. So, you know, and I'm gonna get to you other girls, you other self-righteous girls in 1 second. You hold the line. I'm on my way down your aisle. I'm gonna bowl down your lane in 1 second. So if you haven't been around, so what I said was, the gist of what I said basically, and being someone who has product that is not in Target, product on his own website, product that he sells to his audience and ships weekly, what I said was if she owned the process, manufacturing all the way to delivery, shipment to the customers, she'd make more money. That's what I said, right? And I said this really in a way where you could tell that there's no hating here, there's no disrespect, because I'm like, she's likable. The girls like her, she's got influence, she's got character. Honey, she manufactures some couple avocado situations and a couple of this, couple of that. She manufactures that, girl. She would sell out in 10 minutes. She multi-million dollars. It literally, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I was alluding to. I didn't allude to, that's what I said, pretty much. And I know I use colorful language around it, but I'm a live streamer. I live stream every day of my life, just about. So, girl, I talk a lot. So I don't know. The girls got upset about what I said, apparently. So they started going viral. And the girls was tagging me in their responses, they stitches, they duets, they trios, they quartets, they passed his anniversary note, the Benedict, they tagged me in everything. You understand me? It was a lot of the baby hair girls. You know the baby hair girls, the ones I'm talking, the ones that like spinach dip and salmon egg rolls. Them, the ones that like Alfredo with no vegetables. Them, the girls that got, this up right here, up top of her eyebrow, she got hair growing out that she done slicked down, with this helmet wig like she played, for the Commandos. Is it the Commandos? The Commanders and the 49ers. That's what she looked like. You know she got that helmet. That helmet, honey, if that thing tip over, honey, she bounce up like one of them dolls. You understand me, girl? You gotta be careful with that helmet, baby. That thing got so much spritz on it. Honey, Miss Thing falls in this pool behind me. Next thing you know, girl, she been up, bounced her ass up over to Australia. Them the girls I'm talking about. Them girls wore me out with your old ass. Girl, tell me they're older than me. Okay? I just turned 43. I just look old. I've been through a lot in life, but I look good. Deal with it. Anyway, so ain't never been ugly. Fat, yes. Girl, fat as shit. Ugly? No, man. Girl, never declines. Amen? Anyway, let me stop for y'all say I'm gloating. And I am. So, deal with it. So anyway, the baby hair girls was really wearing me out. Girl, they was putting the videos up left and right. And you know, not for nothing, these girls are young. These girls don't know nothing about nobody's business, honey. These girls work for somebody else. Girl, these girls got, fake Gucci and stuff. Girl, these girls got bad credit scores. Girl, these girls ain't been to an airport, airplane, airline lounge. Girl, none of the no, this ain't, girl, you ain't my people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not talking to you as an intended audience. Anyway, let me stop. But they be like, yeah, I always go to the Delta. Girl, shut up. You know I'm generalizing, but you know what I'm saying, right? I'm adding a little bit of comedic licensing, if you will. Anyway, so the girls was wearing me out, and I just was like, okay, cool. I dealt with it, right? Time passed. What does she feel with? Swift transition. See, time, all right? Not on earth, unmoved can stand. Girl, you got to build your hopes on things eternal. You have to hold on to God's unchanging hand. You are to hold to his hand. Ooh, God's unchanging hand. Anyway, so time shifts, and here we are in a new year. Look at your neighbor and say, new year. Girl, 2025, the year of our Lord, okay? AD. Here we are in 2025, girl, around January, shortly after Martin Luther King's birthday. I have a dream. And Donald Trump, your president, my president too, honey, unfortunately. Girl, I seen in the news today. I didn't see that. I read the news. Him in Colombia, they going back and forth. Girl, you don't want to fool with these people in Colombia. They don't care about nobody, girl. They cut your head off. Girl, and they give you an empanada, but they put chopped eggs in their empanadas in Colombia. Not my favorite by a long shot. But them beef ones, the shredded, like the ropa vieja, girl, with some salsa matcha and a mojito. Heaven, do you understand? Girl, I'm talking about heaven. Anyway, so your president did away with I don't have no notes. It's all in my head, okay? And it's about to be done with, because you know what I'm saying. If I'm a little, lift every voice, okay? Anyway, so your president, he stopped all the DEI stuff. He said, no, this a wrap. The girls is fired, Inspector Generals got to go, done, we done. And so the girls did DEI, the rollback, and less than 48 hours later, Target makes an announcement. By the way, the girl who wrote the memo, her last name is Fernandez. So if she is not of Latin descent, she is either married to somebody who is, or she was conquered in the Philippines, girl, by the Spanish conquistadors. You understand me? That's why her last name is Fernandez. See, she probably made good Filipino, that pancit, she probably made good pancit, girl, and them lumpia egg rolls with that duck sauce. Girl, she be so crispy. Girl, she be amazing. Girl, have you had lumpia? Ooh, girl, I don't know why she called lumpia. She a funny name, but she tastes amazing. Anyway, I got the munchies now. Anyway, the girl Fernandez, she the one that put it out, right? So then here go Target talking about they rolling back DEI. We don't know what all this mean. And before the girls talk about something, they just changed the name of the program, girl. Shut up. We don't know what this mean for nothing, but they did say there was gonna be less inclusion, especially when it came to black-owned products, black-owned companies, yada, 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 yada. They said that was a quote in the thing. Well, girl, if my inbox didn't light up like it was 10 p.m. on the 4th of July, girl, 1776, girl, the ink had just dried on the Declaration of Independence down at Liberty Bell, girl, down in Philadelphia, around the corner from Ishkabibbles and round the corner from Jim's, girl, with the rats. You seen Inside Edition a couple years ago, quit playing with me. Anyway, down to the thing, girl, my cell phone and iPad started lighting up, girl. You would thought it was Santa Claus was on his way, girl. We was decking the halls with bounds of holly because I said, what the hell is going on? So I get up, start looking. Girl, it's on site. I don't really fool with them too much, you know, because they talked about me before. But It's on Site had posters up and the girls was inboxing it to me left and right. It was this red thing. I said, let me read. To put my glasses on. I can't read without the glasses. I can't really see. Girl, I was in the gym like this with one eye open this day lifting. Because the glasses, you know, when I was down back this, they fell on my face. These glasses don't really sit out. They kind of fall in. You know what I'm saying? If you wear glasses, you know what I'm talking about. So the thing started lighting up. My phone did, right? And so I said, let me see what's going on. So I look and it said, Target is rolling back, da-da-da-da. And I said, this say what now? I had to read it twice. Because, you know, sometimes you read it once, you don't think you really understand. Sometimes you got to read it twice, especially if you got a lot of stuff on your mind. You know what I'm saying? So I had to read it twice. And I said, get the fuck out of here. And the girls started posting. It's funny how social media work. Baby, the stuff you never want to go viral, if the stuff you want to go viral, don't ever go viral. Girl, the girl started posting and tagging. And I started seeing y'all owe him an apology. Then I started seeing a couple of videos pop up, right? And I'm like, what is going on? And I'm like, oh, the Tabitha Brown stuff. That wasn't even the first thing on my mind, right? And I said, well, it took me to 2.3 seconds to, girl, to shift in the atmosphere. Just like that. And boom, I hit my head, okay? Girl, just like that. But I had a praying grandmother. Listen, I said, okay, interesting. Then, you know, my flesh got in the way. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You know, my flesh got in the way. Girl, I'm human. You really did the same thing. Girl, that I told you so. Spirit rest, rule, and abided within me henceforth and forever. Because I want to say I told you so, and then let me tell you what I started to do, because then I guess what had happened was, and again, I don't follow Tabitha, don't have no issue with her, none whatsoever. She posted, I guess she was eating a bowl of grapes. And I said, Derek, go get some grapes from the store. It's up the street. You down here, they got the green ones, the red ones, and the black ones. Go get you some grapes and do the same thing. And I said, Derek, that's gonna be petty, which is really my middle name. But I said, I did. I went to the Secretary of State and had it changed. But I said, no, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be that petty today. So I sat with it for a little bit and then I had to respond. I had to respond because you have to realize this is vindication. You have to realize this is redemption, bought with a price. You understand? This was, for me, girl, hair blowing in the wind. And so here's when I'm gonna get you self-righteous girls, because you had some girls talking about you should take the high road, you shouldn't say nothing. Bitch, when them 8 fucking million videos hit in November, you motherfuckers was not saying shit about take the high road then. You motherfuckers was on the low road, honey. You understand me? Shoes off, sitting in the seat, honey. You were enjoying the ride. Girl, we ought to call you Star Jones because you was just enjoying the view. You girls were looking, you girls were commenting, and you girls were wearing me out. And you talking about the girls could do 8 million videos and I can't do one? Excuse me? The girls could do 8 million videos about this and you mean to tell me I can't do one video about this? No, the fuck, ma'am. Nah, I don't know where you got your audacity from, but I hope it was on sale so you could take it back and get your money back. Because if you think for 1 iota of a second that the way y'all wore me out, I don't deserve, I have earned the right because I sat in that ass whooping. I sat in the seat of the scornful, like that tree planted by the rivers of water. I was not moved. And you mean to tell me I'm supposed to shut up? No, girl, I'm going to sing it from the mountaintops. It's a one over there. I got to take my scooter and ride up there, girl, to that mountain. I'm going to sing it from over there. And I hope to hell it come from the east to the west, girl, from LA all the way to, I hope you hear from LA to New York. You understand me? Hell, fuck no. You must be out your damn mind, girl. I'm a Capricorn too. Please. Okay? Now, I was right, but let me tell you something. I ain't even gloating on the fact that I was right. I know I was right, right? I'm not gloating on any of this, right? Because that is not honestly who I am, to be honest with you. I'm not the kind of I told you so well, to them baby hair girls, I'm a I told you so person, but that's generally not how I am. I know this does not just affect Tabitha Brown, but also other businesses, right? Now, a couple things I know to be true, because, I mean, I might as well talk about both sides of this story with y'all. One thing I know to be true is, y'all said, and again, I haven't seen the video, but y'all said, she did look a little sad, right? No doubt, a little worried. I don't know what that means. I don't know what she's worried about, because I'm not in her business like that, so I don't really know. However, one thing that I do know, that even if she does look like this or whatever the case may be, here's what I know to be true about Target. And I don't know if this is her deal or not, so I can't speak on that. I don't think it's her deal. I'm gonna tell you what I think in a second, because I can do that on my channel. The girls who I know who were in Target, and I know several of them, I got the proof, you know I know them. Hell, we bought their stuff together on live out of that, right? If they didn't meet the quota on the sales and their stuff didn't sell, they have to pay Target back. If you have leftover inventory, you got to pay that money back to the people, to Target. They want their money back. You understand me? You signed a contract that stated that. Now, something about this don't seem like that's Tabitha deal. If you were to ask me, I don't know her deal, but girl, since we in the land of make believe and our last name is Rogers, honey, we might as well go on and see about our neighbor. Okay? With what I know about business and what I know about the inside stuff, here's what I believe. And this is likely to have happened because I've seen it happen before. No doubt they're using her name and her image, her likeness. They paid hefty for that. So they probably wrote her a check. And the products that she helped to develop and help come up with and help sit with the team and create and whatever the case may be, those products are exclusive to Target, meaning she doesn't own any of that, right? And in fact, she doesn't own any of it. She's licensing out her name, right? This is what I think based on the things that I know. If that is the case, then that is probably and if the length of the contract is a couple years, it's probably over $1 million check, right? Clean, clear, here's $2.5 million, right? Okay, in that contract, what I do know is, I know there is like a clause of good behavior. There's got to be a clause, generally there's a clause of good behavior. There was a clause of you have to speak positive about Target. We can't do this and then you go bad mouthing us, right? Regardless of what happens to the contract. I know there's also NDA things she can't disclose. So there's things that she knows that happens at the kitchen table that stayed there, but old to be a fly on that California wall. And the other thing is there might be a non-compete agreement, right? So anybody who is C-suite executive, managing director, or above at your firm, at your company, typically you have a non-compete, right? And what a non-compete says is that even after our relationship ends, you cannot work for any competitor for a period of time, whether that's 2-3 years, right? So I know that I had a non-compete when I was director of HR. I could not. And to do that, I mean, they pay you handsomely. Like I got sign-on bonus, annual bonus, so you get paid handsomely for this. But, cause you know, you gotta scratch my back as I scratch yours, right? But to do that, I could not work for a commercial real estate competitor for up to 2 years after termination. Whether they fired me or I quit or resigned, I still couldn't work for anybody. So no doubt, you know, cause do you really want, if you were Target and you invested these millions of dollars, would you really want this investment to be this volatile at this point, right? There's a certain thing called risk assessment, and you have to assess the risk of the situation and then mitigate such risk. And mitigation efforts as such risk could include a non-compete for a certain period of time. Because you can't do this for me at Target and then flip and go to Walmart, right? That's why after Jared left Subway, you didn't see him for a while. Non-compete, right? So, no doubt she probably got one of those. Who knows? I do know that you guys are saying generally that, because I haven't watched, I won't watch the video, but you said that she is asking you to continue to shop at Target because you're hurting the black businesses that are there if you don't shop at Target. Well, I think that's what some of y'all got off the boat. I think this thing was rocking and rolling, honey, and I think, girl, like she was the number 66 Chicago Avenue bus, girl, on her way, girl, past Racine. I think what happened was y'all hit that button, y'all pulled that string and rung that bell and said, here, listen here, this is why I got to get off the bus. I'm at the house, you feel me? Because, and I'm just, generalizing what y'all are saying. Y'all saying things like, you listen, I love you, but I can't support Target no more because of this, right? And some of y'all saying, okay, cool, no problem. I'll still go buy the black stuff from Target. I'll tell you where I stand. I can't support Target at all. And I love Target down to the ground. Down to the ground. I was a Target aficionado. I just can't support Target anymore and give them any more of my money based on what I know about how they just moved. And you pull this stunt a couple weeks before Black History Month, a week and a half before Black History Month, it don't sit well, right? To me, Target used to be a safe space. It was a place where you could go, a place where you felt warm and you felt welcomed. And I shopped at Target plenty of times. And do you think I can continue shopping at Target at this point? Hell no, I can't shop at Target at this point based on what's going on. And it even makes me wonder, like, okay, Target, well, when I was shopping and you had these Black History signs up and the Houston guy had his stuff in the men's section and the All in Motion was out, did you really mean it? Or did you just want to get me in your doors? You see what I'm saying? Because people that value you and want you around don't just get rid of you just that fast. And so, it took Target less than 48 hours to dismantle a DEI program based on the shit that was going on. So, and then Target has 94% of their executive leadership is non-black. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of this is just, girl, Target showing who Target has always been now that, Trump is in the lead. And that's sad. So I don't necessarily know what this means for Tabitha. I hope it means good things, but I also know that it's a conundrum because there are things that she can't say about this, and you have to read between the lines. And in reading between the lines, you also have to understand that she's also held by potentially a non-compete. So she just can't say tomorrow, I'm gonna go open up my, online shop and manufacture my own product. Didn't work like that either. She can't have it. I'm sure she couldn't do it in a relatives or because she couldn't promote it. She wouldn't be able to promote it. You know what I'm saying? Now let me tell you something. If she wasn't under contract, girl, let me tell you what she could have did. Let me tell you what the heifer could have did. Baby, that thing could have went out there, girl, got her a videographer, follow her around, the business meetings, the creation meetings, girl, getting the samples in, girl, getting the products in, getting the logo just right, having the meetings and whatnot, girl, and then would have took you on a video series up till launch day, girl, she could have made about $8-9 million in one day. Girl, that's 8 or 9 million, girl, probably 10, girl, in one day. Girl, to have 4 million people tuned in to you manufacturing your own products. Girl, a YouTube series, girl, that's ad revenue and product revenue. Girl, she would make a killing. A killing. But what do I know? In the words of Lil Richard, I'm just an old black bottom from Macon, Georgia. That's what he said. That was Lil Richard said. I was a quote. You know what I'm saying? And what does he know about anything? What do I know about anything? I guess I don't know much, But you tell Chuck Berry, when you see him, I'm gonna fix him. Okay? You've not seen Lil Richard interview. You need to watch it. It's hilarious. I think she's gonna be all right. The people love her. Girl, she's likable. She know how to act. She know how to do what she got to do. Girl, but half of y'all feel like she done sold her soul. It's so crazy how we flip up, girl, just like that, in the blink of an eye. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I'm done. This video shit is at 30 minutes. Girl, I said I was gonna be on here for 15. I done doubled it. I don't know how this is gonna come out. I'm a little wavy, so I'll talk to y'all at the next video. Something I'm editing, y'all. Bye.